And good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We have continuing coverage of last night's deadly officer-involved shooting. It happened in a neighborhood near the Port Air Shopping Center. Now, a 22-year-old man is dead and 4 police officers are on administrative leave. Our Ashley Portillo joins us now live from Cuiper Street, where that shooting happened. Now, Ashley, I understand the disturbance that led to the shooting actually started a few blocks away.
Well, Katya, that initial call came from a family member on the 2300 block of Brentwood Drive, and that call was about a disturbance with a man who had a baseball bat. Orange markings and gloves are all that's left behind now. But just after 11 o'clock last night, an officer-involved shooting occurred in this neighborhood, which usually remains undisturbed.
It's a pretty quiet neighborhood. We've never had problems since I've been here.
But it wasn't quiet late last night. Nearby neighbor Mike Villarreal was at home when those shots were fired at the suspect, 22-year-old Emilio Mojica.
Came to the door, we looked through the window, and there was cops everywhere. But then after the gunshot, we just kind of stayed away from the windows, went back inside.
And in a press conference this morning, Chief of Police Mike Markle gave more information about the shooting.
The call was called in by a third party, said there's a disturbance going on at that location. Officers needed to be there.
And when officers arrived, Mojica still had a bat in his hand and was being aggressive. Mojica began walking toward Cuiper Park, but he was ignoring the officers' commands to drop the bat that he had in his hand. Eventually, those officers fired their tasers at him, which had no effect. Mojica continued to be aggressive, and that's when one officer fired his weapon, hitting him several times. He later died at a local hospital, and Chief of Police Mike Markle says what happened is unfortunate.
It's tragic. Our heart goes out to the family. Heart goes out to the officers involved in this.
But now, one evening after that shooting, these neighbors are thankful for having one another to be on watch, especially in circumstances like this.
We do take care of each other, neighbors. We have very good neighbors all around here.
Now, Chief Markle also says several witnesses are being interviewed at this time, and this does remain an ongoing investigation. Katya.
It is all right, Ashley. Thanks. And Chief Mike Markle also mentioned that they have called on the local FBI to help with the investigation.